Hi everyone, welcome to Dave's Cleaning Consultant. Let's give a little tour. We're moving, so it's gonna be a little empty, but this used to be our reception area. You can see our awesome team over here. And then this used to be our reception area. We've only kept a couple things as we're moving. Over here, we won Baltimore's Best Cleaning Service. Our award is right over there.
That is impressive.
Yes. And then
I love the company culture.
yes, and then here's our reception desk. That's Carol. She's out of the office now.
We will try to catch up with Carol tomorrow.
Yes.
She is a huge help here.
And then here's some of our equipment and products we use throughout all of our accounts.
I love it. I love you just walk in and it's like, bam, this is what we use.
And then
You guys, their branding. I love your branding. Look at this
This is
office.
my office. Welcome to my office.
I love it. I love it. So who sits here?
That's Trish, our director.
Okay. So that's
And,
Trish's
Yeah, Trish
desk.
deals with all of our employees, payroll, account payable, all that stuff. And then there's my desk.
I love it. It's so cozy in here. I love the whole aesthetic. It's so great.
And then our
Oh, look at
beautiful
the
view of the
banner.
parking lot. And our new sign to our new office. This is we're moving, so here's our new office. We're going to be in 12.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's exciting. Is it in the same?
Here.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to be moving to Cockeysville.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we're going to our storage room. All right. Let me turn some lights on.
Yeah. This building is so awesome.
This is our storage room. Don't look over here. There's a lot of crap over there.
You have a lot of
That's our
space.
I know. So over here we store all of our chemicals. We have our furniture polish, our stainless polish, our cream cleanser, big bags, large bags, pumice stones, Comet, every miscellaneous cleaning tool you could imagine. We have all kinds of extra cleaning tools and specialty cleaning tools for construction cleans. We have degreasers, we have bleach, we have our COVID-19 disinfecting for our fogging machines. We have our hospital grade EPA registered disinfectant, MDRO, and then we have our multi-surface cleaner, RTU cleaner. Then we have our microfiber cleaning towels. We use yellow towels, green towels, terry towels. We have our O-cedar mops. We have our regular mops. We have some of our old backpack vacuums. We have our ladders. One of our crew members left their stuff there.
You guys are so organized. It's
Yeah.
great.
And then there's this old stuff over here. This
The
is for the
graveyard.
building. That's
Oh,
for the
awesome.
She comes in and uses that. And then that's some of our old furniture that's going to end up going to the trash.
Okay.
We are going to have modern gray and white furniture at our new office. No more of that cherry oak. So, yeah.
And we're going to be doing an updated video after the big move. We'll come back in a few months.
Yeah. Okay, so each of our team members have a list of supplies and equipment that needs to be taken to each and every job. Anything that's taken out of this room needs to be signed out and signed back in after each use, so we know what needs to be reordered. And yeah, that's really worked for our company all of these years. So everybody's probably wondering, what about all these towels we use, Monday through Sunday, because we're open 7 days a week? What do we do with all of them? So we did have a towel company called Cintas, would not recommend them at all. We ended up getting rid of them and went in-house. That did not work. So then Trish, which is my mom, she's also our director here, she went ahead and she takes care of our towels Monday through Sunday. She picks up one load every single day and takes care of them, launders them, and brings them back to our main office. And we will now be moving to a new location, and we are going to have a washer and dryer on site that's going to make it 100 times easier for laundry, as we do probably, I would say, 1,500 to 2,000 towels a week. So,
Wow, that is a lot of towels.
I'm sure it's a pain point for every company. We need fresh towels. You can't use dirty towels, at our facilities.
So that's really important, because
Yeah.
I also wasn't thinking about having a washer dryer hookup at my office.
Yeah.
So now we're still in a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah, it's definitely an investment, but
in the long run.
in the long run, it's going to be really worth it. I mean,
Yes.
the towel service, when we first had them, they would, you know, if we needed a certain amount each week, you know, they weren't delivering that, and that was a huge issue for us. It was very inconsistent. They were very expensive too, so doing in-house is the way to go for sure. Here at our company, we use a system to ensure that our keys are all properly labeled. We do not write the customer's actual name on any of the keys. We have code names for the facility. So let's say we had a customer called Carolyn's Pizzeria. We would, you know, put a nickname on the key and then put it in our system. So let's say the key got lost, someone can't just go directly to the facility and open it and clean, or go and steal. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's actually really smart.
I don't know where I found this at. I think I might have came up with it, or someone from here came up, and we've used it for a couple years now. It's been great. So
I like that.
Yeah. Outfit for tonight.
Yes. I love it. Oh, I am so excited. I'm gonna get changed into this.
Hello everyone, welcome to a van tour of the Dave's Cleaning Consultants van. All right, let's take a peek. All right, as we come in, we have our vacuum poles, our mop poles, all of our extra cleaning agents. Here's our dirty towel receptacle. And then as you come over here, we have our backpack vacuums that hang on the van. They are actually out at accounts right now, as well as our bag of cleaning chemicals. We also have our first aid kit over here to the left. And if we come over here, we are proudly have our Baltimore's Best. We won Baltimore's Best Cleaning Service of 2022. All right, now we're coming around to the van and we have clean mop pads, clean mops, clean towels, and just an assortment of extra cleaning supplies that we may need while we get to the accounts. Most of all of our accounts, we do have janitorial equipment at, so for the most part, we don't need much of this. This is just to stock our accounts, but some accounts do not have the room for janitorial equipment, so that's why we use the van. So yeah, we are glad that you came and saw the van tour, and we hope to see you again. We are on our way right now to a dental facility. This is a large facility with over 20 plus surgical suites, a reception area. It's a beautiful modern facility, so stay tuned.
We are excited.
Yes.
I have been following Dave for over a year now, and I was like blown away at the fact of, number one, how detailed his team cleans. So I've learned a few things from his videos, but also the fact that it's a family-owned business, and he's so young. How old are you, Dave?
I am going to be 20 on Tuesday, actually.
Oh my God, so much freaking drive, and you're so mature. It's so crazy. You are an amazing business owner.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing this since middle school with my dad. Me and my dad started it. We started cleaning houses, and then we got our first fitness center we cleaned, and then from that point on, we got licensed, bonded, and insured. Started picking up more and more accounts, offering amazing work. Word of mouth, our business grew, and now flash forward, I believe 7 years, coming up 8 years now. We're building a great company with great employees, and all together, the quality is amazing. So yeah.
Yes, they won Baltimore.
Yeah, we just won. Just last year, there's 3 national chains, and then us. And we ended up winning Baltimore's Best of 2022 of Best Cleaning Service.
That's right.
And it will be starting up for 2023. Hopefully we'll be in the polls this year, so we'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Exciting.
What we use is we have our 2 RTU multi-surface disinfectants. Make sure that you have SDS sheets and the labels properly labeled on the bottles so OSHA doesn't come after you. So we have our RTU, this is our multi-surface glass cleaner. Then we have our MDRO hospital grade EPA registered disinfectant. Again, make sure you have your labels on there. And then we have inside our bag, we have a sticker for all of our paper towels, toilet paper that are not enclosed dispensers. We have pumice stones, we have vacuum attachment, we have large clear bags, small clear bags, we have Brillo pads, we have toothbrushes, we have scrapers, we have gloves.
That's awesome.
So yeah, oh, and not one more thing, we have our stainless polish, and we have our furniture polish as well.
Nice.
So, yeah. We're at one of our accounts right now. This is a dental facility. In each of our surgical suites, we do a full cleaning of the blinds, monitors, surfaces, bottom of the surgical chairs. We polish all the sinks and make sure it's perfectly clean for all the patients to come in on it each day. So when my team comes in here, they are going to dust everything first. Then after that, they are going to clean and disinfect all high-touch surfaces. So door handles, light switches, tables, chairs, the chair handles. Then they're going to move over here. They're going to wipe the fridge down, take all the contents off, wipe, put back, wipe the front of the fridge down, and then we're going to move on to the microwave, clean inside, outside. Then we're going to take everything off the counters. We're going to wipe it down, wipe all the contents down, put it back. Then we are going to sticker our paper towel, and then we are going to polish the sink.
It looks really great, and I love the detail of, come on, like flipping the chairs.
All the chairs, yeah, we make sure we get under all the floors and everything in between, so yes. All right, everyone, now we're in a bathroom. On a typical bathroom cleaning, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dust everything top to bottom, picture frames, vents, baseboards. Then we are going to clean the mirror, sink, toilet. Then we will restock consumables if that is in our contract. We'll sticker paper towels. We'll take the trash out and polish the trash can and disinfect all high-touch surfaces such as the handicap rails, the doorknobs, light switches, soap dispensers, and the hand washing station. Hey guys, now we are off to our next account. We are going to be going to an office building. Yeah. Hey everybody, we're at an office account right now, and Michelle is vacuuming the facility right now. And we are finishing up with the floors. Floors are always last at all of our facilities. We do a full cleaning, and then lastly is the floors. We vacuum all the floors and then we mop them. So yeah, and we are using the Pro2 backpack vacuum. Thank you, Michelle. We are going to do a video on mopping. I always like to first, obviously, fill up the bucket. We are going to fill up the bucket with hot soapy water, put our solution in, and definitely a fresh mop pad each and every time. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is start mopping. I like to wring it out once, flip the mop, wring it out twice, have a damp mop. I'm going to push the bucket straight down out of my area, and then I'm going to start from the top of the room, and I'm going to make my way out so I'm not walking on the floor. Another thing cleaners do that we train our cleaners to do differently is some people do it like this. What we do is long mopping like this to cover more square foot, so we're able to get more square foot done in a timely manner. So just like this. And then, of course, if a corner or edge really needs a good scrubbing, I'll go in and really scrub that edge. So yeah, that is how we mop here at DCC. We are here at our new office location that is currently under construction. They just finished the electrical, plumbing, and let's see, what else did they finish? They haven't done much, but they've started. They currently have left all the painting. They have to finish the bathroom, all the flooring, and other miscellaneous things. But we are looking to be moved in here on May 1st. So hopefully they meet the deadline. But here's our new office. We're in a business park here. We are next to a couple other cleaning companies. But good thing there's so much work to go around to everyone that, you know, we don't have to worry. And good thing we already are a built company, so we already have a great clientele. We have Molly Maids and then another company over there called MJ's.
How many square feet was your last office?
Yeah, so our last office combined with our two suites we had, it was about 1,800. But we will be downsizing to a smaller office because we currently don't use all the space that we have. So we are moving to a smaller office that is going to fit our needs.
And that has the washer dryer hookup.
Yeah, and currently our current office does not have a washer dryer. That's a huge thing. Another huge thing that why we are moving is the first floor. Our crew is carting our cleaning equipment, supplies, equipment, our floor machines up and down the steps. It's just not convenient for us anymore. So we now will be moving into our new office May 1st. So stay tuned for another video.
We will definitely be coming back for a tour.
Yes, we're excited. Hey everybody, now we are off to the next account. We are heading to a dance studio that we service 7 nights a week, Monday through Sunday.
No, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, my team does a very good cleaning there every single night, keeping that place clean and healthy for all the students and teachers.
That's awesome.
Hey everybody, we are at account number 3, I believe. Yeah, account number 3. This is a dance facility that gets serviced every single night of the week. Our team is in here, like I said, every single night, and we do a full cleaning of all the studios, common halls, restrooms, entrance glass, administrative office. So let's go through and show the studio. So first we have reception area. We have all their dance costumes. We wipe all the surfaces, dust, take the trash, polish the cans, wipe the doors down, clean the entrance glasses, vacuum all the floors, clean the office. And then as we go, the hallways, all these get dusted, baseboards get dusted, floors get vacuumed. In each of these studios, they have a special way to clean the floors. They like to use Swiffer pads, the backpack vacuums, and standard flat mops do not pick up the dust. And so the owners request that we use the Swiffer pads. We use them every single night as we have about 450 to 500 people coming through here a day. Wow. They have adult classes and kids classes each and every day. The morning time is adult, and then in the evening time is all the kids come in. We have studio number 1, 2, 3, and number 4. And yeah, so this is one of the studios. And in each studio, we will be dusting, we will take the trash and clean the floors. Nice. And then we're gonna come back here. At this account, we do store a janitorial cart here. On each facility, we have the same setup is a trash bag liner, a backpack vacuum, and all the same chemicals that I showed earlier. We have our RTU multi-surface cleaner. We have our MDRO hospital grade. It's all the same at every single facility. The same polish, the same toilet cleaner, the same cleaning towels, everything. A full consumable restock in the restrooms, so paper towels, toilet paper, and soap. The customer also supplies them as well. So yeah, in each restroom, there's just single use. All the consumables get filled and each fixture gets cleaned, sink, toilet, and all the stainless gets polished. Working on finishing the floors here. She did a full cleaning of all the restrooms. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
And yeah, so this is this account. So yeah. Hey guys, we are on our way to our next account. This is account number 4. We are going to be cleaning a government office. Unfortunately, there is no filming in that account. So yeah, come to our next account, which is account number 5. Hey everybody, we are back at another location. We are at an office account, our last stop of the night, and this is stop number 5. We are in the bathroom with Kaylin right now. She is making sure she gets all of the sides of the toilets. And here she's using our MDRO hospital grade EPA registered disinfectant. And of course, all of our bottles are labeled, so we follow OSHA. And then here's our glass cleaner. Once again, is our RTU multi-surface. And then we use the Diversity toilet bowl cleaner. And see how she's getting all of the corners, edges, and really detailing the toilet. In this account, we do a full cleaning and consumables, so we will refill all the paper towel, soap, toilet paper, shine everything, and make it perfect so they can come in the next day. Great.
That is good stuff. Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, and it's my last day traveling for National Cleaning Week. I extended my trip, as you know from the previous parts of this video, to visit a very good friend of mine, Dave from Dave's Cleaning Consultant. So I'm on my way to his office. Last night we worked together. I got to see a lot of the hands-on and, you know, how they operate and how they clean, which is freaking amazing. And now I'm headed to the office to learn about their operations and meet with some of the office team. Let me tell you, these group of people, Dave's Cleaning Consultant, have been so welcoming, just like so welcoming and warming that I can't even believe it. But I'm excited. Let's go learn from one of the best.
Welcome back.
Thank
Day
you.
2 of more great meetings and learning from each other. We're so excited.
Yeah, so what are we going to be doing today?
We are going to talk about everything that we do internally, and how can we improve that. We're going to talk to Carolyn and see how she does things, and yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yes. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I have the pleasure of interviewing a very good friend of mine. We have been internet buddies for a little bit over a year now. As you guys know, I am in the cleaning industry, so I do follow a lot of different cleaning business owners, and Dave right here has been doing amazing things. He's extremely young, and I really wanted to come visit him so that we can learn a little bit about his story and hopefully inspire anybody that is thinking of starting a cleaning business, or for those that may be already in the industry that are ready to throw in the towel, you know, which a lot of us go through every couple of months.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk about a little bit about Dave's background and introduce him to all of my cleaning friends. So thank you so much for having
thank
me.
you for coming. Thanks for coming to Maryland and hanging out and seeing our operation last night and seeing our internal operation during the day. So yeah.
So I had a really awesome time last night meeting the team, going out to a lot of their locations, and really just seeing how their processes go. And one of the reasons why I came to see Dave is because his type of cleaning is super detailed, and I knew I could learn a lot of different things, you know, from him. So tell us a little bit about yourself, because I knew you were young.
Yeah.
I knew you were young, and then you told me how young you were and when you started your business. So if you could just give us a little bit of background about when you started the cleaning, why you started it, and just how you've grown over these last couple of years.
Yeah, so I started this company with my dad. It was in middle school, probably like 6th grade. Me and my dad cleaned houses on the weekends, and then we got our first commercial account, which was a fitness center. We cleaned that in the evening times, and then we got our next account was an office building, and then after that we got another account. So we were doing 2 fitness centers and an office, and then slowly after that, my mom, she joined our team, and she helped us grow our operation.
So you started your business in middle school?
Yeah, so
in 6th grade?
Yeah.
How did you even come up with that idea? At 6th grade, I would think most kids are playing video games or you know, sports. So how did you come up with the idea? Like, when did you know you wanted to do this?
So I always had a love for cleaning. I could never function in a dirty or messy space. Whenever I was in a space that was messy, I couldn't function. So I always went to cleaning, and cleaning, you know, made me happy, and it was great, you know. So that's why I, you know, started this business. And obviously I didn't think, you know, it would be a long-term thing, but you know, it became a long-term thing after.
So how did your parents react when you came to them and said, hey, I want to start a cleaning business?
I mean, they kind of just went with it, if that makes sense.
They were very supportive.
Yeah. My mom and my dad were very supportive of it, yeah. My dad helped me, you know, get insurance. Obviously, I couldn't drive then, so he was my main source of transportation. So, yeah, they were very supportive.
That is so amazing. I was speaking with your mother, and she had mentioned that you actually started, your love of cleaning came all the way back in kindergarten while she was teaching.
Yeah. So at a really young age, my mom was a teacher, and I would go in early in the mornings with her before school started, and they would be cleaning. And so I always loved seeing them clean. So I would actually tag along with the custodians of the school. So when I was in preschool, I would tag along with the custodian there, and I became friends with him at a young age. And then after that, when I went to elementary school, my mom left teaching preschool and actually got a job at the elementary school I was at. And she would go in early there too, and I became friends with the custodian all the way till 5th grade. So it was definitely interesting.
Were you asking like,
I would ask all kinds of questions. What's that machine do? What's that machine do? What's that chemical do? What's that? I would ask a whole bunch of questions. And she actually, one summer, when school closed for the summer, she actually had me come in and she showed me how these machines work. The auto scrubber, the stripping
Really?
wax. Yeah. So I learned a lot. And then finally, when I went to middle school, I wanted to open my cleaning business. And then fast forward to middle school to high school, to me being out of high school now.
and you're still in touch with?
Yes, I am still in touch with the girl that cleaned the elementary school, yes.
That's amazing. So he was in kindergarten, you guys, when he made friends with a janitor and they clicked.
Yes.
That is super interesting. So you started your cleaning business back in 6th grade. How long ago was that? 2000 or?
Yeah, 2000. I can't even do the math right now.
No, it's been, it's been a while.
Yeah, about since 2015.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so you've been in business for about 8 years?
Yeah, coming up about
on
that.
8 years. Amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys mostly clean commercial right now, right?
Yeah, so we started out cleaning houses, and then we slowly saw the need for a good, detailed commercial cleaning company in our area. And obviously, getting into commercials pretty difficult, as many people know. But if you offer good work and, word of mouth, it spreads, and, you'll get those accounts. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys have built your portfolio up since starting the business. And these guys, they clean all different types of facilities. Some on the smaller side, some medium, some large businesses. And their company culture also is something that had me following them and got me very intrigued because, Dave, he does great with the branding of the business, but also the company culture. Everybody seems so happy to be working with one another. They have specialty uniforms. They have, Pizza Fridays. They do a lot of company photos. There's a lot of cool stuff. It genuinely makes the team, look happy. So that was another thing I was very impressed with, was like your branding. And you guys will see this because I have videos of the office, but his branding is completely on freaking point.
Thank you.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, we're excited, Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for a lot of commercial cleaning business owners that I speak to on a daily basis, their number one issue is marketing or finding more clients. Now, we all know that it's extremely hard to run any type of paid Google ads because of the larger commercial brands such as Janny King, Coverall, all of those chains. They spend millions and millions of dollars in ad spend. So it can get extremely expensive for commercial cleaning business owners just to get even seen on that first or second page of Google. But from talking with you and you being so open with sharing everything, I just wanted for you to let our viewers know of some different techniques and tactics that you implement with your business that work. And let me just tell you guys, before he gets into it, we're always talking. So he gives me updates, and these legitimately work. They work for him, and we can also implement this so that it works for us.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so one of the biggest thing that our company does is we call them cold mailers. So basically, we drive around to our area and we target many local businesses that either are already established or are coming soon. And we just, gather that list and we target, the business that we want to get. And then we send a mailer to the business, basically reaching out, letting them know that we're a local cleaning company,
And is this a printed mailer? This is
Yeah,
paper?
so, yeah, it's printed. So we will do an email and a print, but obviously we want to try to call them first to try to find out who that main point of contact is, so we're not just trying to send it to them, you know?
So the first point of contact, so he's gathering his list of potential clients in his area strategically within where your other accounts
Yeah.
are. Okay, so he'll try to give them a call, get that point of contact so he knows who he's mailing this letter out to. And then you guys will physically mail the letters out, and that works.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, so we go ahead and we send them out. We might send them a couple times before we hear a response. We like to send, you know, one maybe in the beginning of the year, middle, and the end of the year. And then we kind of reach out on email, and then if that still doesn't work, we'll give them, you know, keep calling them until, you know, they say, stop calling us, or, you know, or they're like, yeah, come on out, or, you know, more than half of the companies that we clean had already had a cleaning company they were not happy with. So they understood they needed to pay more to get a better service. So, yeah.
That's awesome. So the follow-up process
That's a huge
it's
thing.
a huge deal.
Yes.
So even if these clients happen to have cleaning companies already, that doesn't mean not
They're
to
happy,
reach back
yeah.
out. And it doesn't mean they're happy.
No.
And even if they are happy at that moment, they might not be happy a couple of weeks or months down the line.
That's
so can you
very
talk
true.
about that second mailer or the second emailer that you send out?
Yeah, so basically we're just reaching back out to see, you know, are you still happy with your current vendor, or, you know, are you going to be looking to make a change when the contract's ended, or, you know, what's your timeline? You know, maybe you're still happy, and that's great. Well, you know, we'll keep contacting you down the road, but, you know, if you're looking to make that change, then, you know, we'll be reaching out.
Which I think is very, very important, because like I mentioned, somebody might be happy with their cleaner at the moment, but maybe not in 2 or 3 months later on down the line.
Yeah.
So you do have to stay on top of everybody's minds, whether it's calling, follow-up emails, sending out mailers, and so forth. Now, how do you guys get a majority or the bulk of your leads?
Yeah, so most of them would come through our website. They
Gotta have a website.
Yes.
A good website.
Yes.
User-friendly.
Yes. People don't like to fill out long, lengthy forms. They want to fill out, you know, their first name, the last name, the company, and then hit submit, so, you know, you can reach out to them in a timely manner to get something set up.
So you get a bulk of your clients through your website.
Yeah, so most of them come through the website, and then probably I would say 50% there, and then 50% from our cold calling / mailers to go out and give that estimate.
That's awesome.
So
Do you
yeah.
guys do a lot of door-to-door, or?
No, we don't. We personally don't do that. We only do cold calling, cold mailers, or they come through our website.
See, so not everybody has to go door-to-door. If you're not the type of person that is comfortable to, you know, or you just don't have the time to go out to these places and visit, that's not the only way to get new commercial clients. So if you guys are or haven't thought of the idea of sending out actual physical mailers and cold emailing people, then that is something that you really should start to implement within your business.
Yeah, I 100% agree, yes. Someone just asked a question, I think.
Does postcards really work? Oh, we're also doing a live. So, Dave, have you ever done postcard mailing?
Yeah, I have. I personally don't think they work that great. I personally think when someone receives a postcard, it's like not personalized. I feel like when you actually get a piece of mail that you have to open, it's a little more personalized.
I like that, and I agree.
Like, you know, the postcard, anybody can send a postcard and they're just going to throw it away. Majority just end up in the trash. But that personal mailer kind of gives them that personal feeling, if that makes sense.
No, it makes complete sense. And I will tell you from my own experience as well, I have done EDM, so every door direct mailing postcards. I've spent thousands of dollars, and I never got not even one lead. And he's right, because when I go to my mailbox at home, the first thing that I do is I take the magazines, the mailers, the coupon books, the flyers, and they go right in the trash. And like he mentioned, anything that's in an envelope, I have to open, right?
Yes.
So even if it is garbage, if it's a credit card, offering, or somebody wants to give me a loan. I don't know that because they really, until I open the actual mail.
Right.
So that totally makes sense in regards to, postcards over letters. And yeah, I think that's a great idea. So Dave actually shared with me his techniques, and we have been doing the mailers and the cold emailing. So I will definitely keep you guys updated on how that's going for me.
Yeah.
But I do know for a fact, because we keep in touch, he's always letting me know, like, this guy came back from the mailer. This guy got my email. So that does work. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time going door to door. Try what works for you, but what they have going is working pretty awesome.
Yeah, I definitely think, give it a try, I think. I mean, if you're struggling getting leads, I think that would definitely, start there, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about your company culture, because as I mentioned from watching you guys have just such like a upbeat, happy, like, I just feel like everybody loves to come work with you. And I witnessed that myself last night working. Everyone was working in unison. Nobody had an attitude. Everybody was just working. You guys have a really good flow.
Yeah, well, I think our biggest thing is treating our technicians like they're human beings. I think that's, we're at the end of the day, when you leave the job, we're human beings. We go home, we're not just slaves to our job, we are human beings. So treating them that way and, paying them well, of course. But just because you pay them well doesn't mean they're going to be, perfect. But, treating them well, definitely is a huge thing.
Right.
And that's something we do in our company. So, yeah.
A lot of us in the cleaning industry have issues with hiring,
Yes.
finding the right people. So if you don't mind sharing, because as I mentioned, everyone on your team just seems like, they're rock stars. They enjoy their work. What is that process like for you?
Yeah, so obviously when we are looking to hire, that's a huge decision for us because, if one bad team member can really bring your entire team down. So
Very true.
having a great team, it's hard to get, as we all know. Everyone in the cleaning industry knows. So basically how we hire our people, or I guess find our people, we post on Indeed, we post on Facebook, and then we have through our website, we have a form that you can fill out to apply. We kind of get a mix of leads coming through from each platform. So we get a whole bunch of leads through there, and then what it looks like after they apply, we basically look, do they have cleaning experience? And then we actually physically bring them into the office and see if they match up to what we're looking for. So
That's
we're
awesome.
looking for someone, that is able to work as a team, has some cleaning experience, and is willing to learn. People that are not willing to learn, we really don't want them on our team because we are always growing. If they're not, willing to grow, then they shouldn't be working here because we're always growing, we're always looking to expand. So that's a huge thing. And then obviously making sure we run background checks on all of our employees.
That's important. Yep.
Making sure that we feel confident they're going to be going into our facilities at the end of the night. So, obviously just because their background's clean doesn't necessarily mean that they won't steal anything, but obviously, you can kind of tell when you're doing an interview.
In person.
Yeah, in person, yep.
So that's awesome. So you do the phone interview first,
Yeah.
then in person, where you get to dive into that person's personality and really get to have a feel for them.
Yeah, and even at that point, so we'll do our phone interview, then we'll bring them in for the actual interview, and then if we want to move forward, they'll come back for onboarding. But honestly, even with the, bringing them in for that interview, you still really don't know until they get hired and onboarded. After all that, you can kind of tell of, kind of person they are they showing up on time? Are they late? All that type of things that comes into account down the road.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So phone interview, in person, onboarding, presentation, and getting to actually train with them on the field to see if they're a good fit for you.
Yeah.
One thing that I always notice, I look for when we're training our employees, especially even when we're giving the presentation, is if people are asking questions, right?
Yeah, it's a great one too.
Yeah.
I left that one out, yeah.
That is for me, like, I like that. They're like, oh, what's this for?
Yeah.
What you know, and they're like, well, we don't use, why don't you use paper towel or on
Right.
this, or why do we, have color-coded microfiber rags? Things like that. The employee showing interest genuinely means that they care. They want to know.
That's a huge one, yes.
They learn. If you're not asking me questions, then I feel like there may be a problem. Not in every situation, because some people don't, they're not talkative and they could just be soaking it all in. But for me, I
That's very
really
true.
like when people are asking, why are we using this? Or how can I use this better? Or, just ask different questions. So,
Oh, I think we have another question. I would never go for the corporate contract. So like like corporate banks such as, M&T, Wells Fargo, like anything corporate, I would stay away from. Starbucks, like the national chains. I would stay away from that. I would try targeting the local businesses, because when you're going around in your area, the local businesses, there's probably that manager in the facility is going to be hiring, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You have anything to touch on that?
same thing. I would, just starting out, I would try to grab like the lowest hanging fruit. So smaller offices, people that were, like you said, the decision maker
Is on the
actually
site.
working there. Right. So
And that's how
would-
we start. Sorry to cut you
Yeah,
off, but
no,
yeah,
no.
for sure, that's how we started off. We had several small offices we were doing, and I just reached out, like I said earlier. I called and got who was the decision maker, and then I sent emails, and then finally they would reach out. Or just you can go in your area right now today, and you could easily go and write a whole list of local businesses. There's tons of them out there.
There are.
So yeah.
So definitely start small, and then gradually, once you get your feet wet and understand the business, then you can go to these larger businesses, and
Or
by
you can-
then you'll have enough time and you'll have established your business where you can compete with those types of brands. So speaking of national chains, a lot of us are, always concerned about maybe having to go up against them, and
sure.
we're here to tell you that
Don't be scared of them. Don't be scared of them, okay?
because they are not doing a thorough job
No.
at all.
No, they are not.
And Dave here, actually, every time he goes and he lands a new account, he happens to find one of these.
They're logbooks and they're communication logs that have nothing but complaints in them.
So that's pretty cool. Dave actually had a ton more of these, but he was throwing them out. And I'm like, dude, you need to keep them, because actually really good to even show, some of your clients. So
Like, do not go with the cheaper company just because,
yeah. Yeah, but you don't want to always or go with the cheaper of the bunch, because you get what you pay for, right?
That's for sure.
So with the larger brands, they're not paying their franchisee owners very well. And I can tell, I'm speaking on my own experience. I had a coverall franchise, and although I learned a little bit of the structure of the business, I quickly also learned that they were taking way too much money from me, and that I really did not own those contracts, right?
No.
They try to act like you own these contracts, but really you're just maintaining them for that big brand. So if you're thinking of starting,
Do not.
yeah,
As
a
much as-
franchise commercial cleaning, don't do it.
As much as are you struggling getting those customers and stuff, there's going to be that one day where you're going to, get all these customers coming to you, just because that, the Coverall, Janny King, Anago, all these big names can get you these contracts and stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. But the thing with the national chains is all they want to do is they quote their job so cheap, and then you heard what she said, they pay their franchisee or subcontractors.
So low that it's almost, some of the cleans that we were doing, we were barely breaking even, So I feel like the only time maybe going with the franchise, and even then I'm against it, is if you plan to clean your entire
Yourself.
career. Yeah. So now if you're going to be cleaning yourself and you never plan on growing, might work for you, but don't plan on being in the field cleaning and you actually want to scale a business, then I'm against going in with a franchise for commercial cleaning.
Don't recommend it.
Not
no.
at all. You guys can do just do the work. You know, Dave figured it out as a kid. He started learning in kindergarten, opened his business in 6th grade. If you do the work, you do the research, and, you know, there's going to be a lot of mistakes that we all make along the way. Like, I'm sure we all have.
We all have, yeah, for sure.
Right. And
no one knows everything. And to this day, me and you both are still learning.
Yeah, we're learning. He teaches me stuff. I'll give him feedback. You know, there's people in this industry that are willing to, you know, help each other out. And you don't have to go ahead and jump into getting a commercial cleaning franchise. You know, structuring a business is not as difficult as one would think. And I understand it can be scary, but the amount of hard work that you'll be putting in, and then even if you do go find contracts on your own, they still take a slight percentage of that. So I feel as though you're better off just putting in, you know, the 5, 10, 15, 20 years of hard work that you're going to be putting in regardless, but build a brand and a name for yourself and your own company versus piggybacking off of someone else and not profiting anywhere as much. But I think it would be cool if we just read some complaints, maybe.
Yeah, let's look at some of these.
Let's find some of this stuff.
Okay. And I do want to start by saying some companies like to use the communication logs, and then there's some companies that just want to call the office directly. Like for our company, we do both. We offer the communication log or the office, or you can do both. I personally, if there was an issue in an account, I would rather just call our main office and we can get that issue resolved right away. But yeah, let's get into it. So for example, we have one here. It says, dead bugs on the floor for the past 3 weeks. Oh my gosh.
Let me read the next one. Okay. What happened to my coat rack? So apparently somebody's coat rack got thrown away and there was no communication in that. Not even in the log that they have. What's the next one?
Who has been vacuuming upstairs? Does not look like it's been vacuumed.
Oh my god. So people are not vacuuming.
Oh my gosh.
At all. And then what else do we have?
Okay, let's see another one here. What the paper products are empty on the first floor. Okay, like these are the basic things. How could, you know, paper products, like, come on, the consumables, the easiest thing to miss, you know, like.
We have fingerprints on the front door, haven't been cleaned for 5 weeks.
Oh my God.
So 5 weeks, somebody was going out to clean this place and not wiping fingerprints on the damn door.
Okay, we gotta go to the next one. Hold on. Here, I'll look at,
okay.
You wanna do this one next? Okay,
Yeah.
Let's do the next one. Okay, let's see this one.
Hi, I'm sorry I couldn't change the toilet paper because I lost the key.
Okay, now that's just sad. As a business owner or working at a cleaning business, what you need to do is you need to call your manager and you need to come up with a solution that day to get the dispensers filled. You don't write a note saying you cannot do something for the customer.
Somebody probably went to use the bathroom and couldn't wipe. That is too funny. Another complaint. Please throw away trash in small black dumpster, not the blue one, as we've mentioned many times. So,
oh my gosh.
You guys have to know where the recyclables, where the boxes go, and where the trash actually
And to touch
goes.
on that, that shows that the actual franchisee, the, you know, master franchise, is not communicating with their franchisees.
Or training them properly.
Yeah,
on an account.
I'm sorry, but that's one of the easiest things. Like, okay, if you need to use this trash can in a certain place, then the management needs to communicate with the direct cleaners that's cleaning the facility, you know.
Right.
That just goes to show,
And
you know.
and honestly, to touch on that one also, this information should be done on the first walkthrough.
Yeah.
And if not on the first walkthrough, on the final walkthrough when you win the account. You know, that's something that you need to know as a business owner so you can communicate that with your team.
Yeah.
But this is too funny.
Let's see. Now we're looking at another national chain here. Okay. Corners and edges have had bugs for the past 3 weeks.
No.
Please vacuum corners and edges thoroughly.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
As you can see, there's a lot, just a lot that, you know, these
Of
national
complaints.
chains are missing, you know.
Yes. And also, if you happen to lose an account, I highly suggest that you go back and pick up your belongings.
Yeah. Oh, actually, most of these end up in the trash can, and when we go in to clean, we find them, and yeah. So, yeah.
Just go get your stuff and your supplies. And
Yes.
no need to worry about the big guys because apparently they are not being trained properly. And they're probably honestly not even doing the job to the best of their ability just because they're not getting paid enough.
Yeah. I can definitely tell you from experience, we have gotten several contracts from these national chains, Coverall, Jan Pro, Janny King, the list goes on. Anago, yeah. So, yeah, don't be scared of them at all. I mean, their quality, you know, they don't care as much because us smaller businesses, we care because at the end of the day, we've got to pay our bills with the money we're making, you know? So,
right. More of a relationship with your employees, your clients. Definitely a lot more care goes into, you know, booking with a small business. So
yes.
Don't be afraid. You guys can build your brand up. Dave has done that alongside with his mother and father and his amazing team out here in Maryland. You know, he's always working. He's always trying to improve his processes. And he spends a lot of time focusing on his customer relationships as well as his relationships with his employees. Because at the end of the day, you know, our cleaners are the most important.
Exactly.
Right? Those are our frontline workers. Those are those going in and they're ready to kill COVID and ready to, you know, take the trash out. I heard somebody say this week, you know, it wasn't until COVID that people realized
actually appreciate the janitorial
how
staff.
important that we are because, you know, we're not little elves. You know, there's not little elves that come in and change your trash.
No, people think, you know, that they're just ghosts in the night. No, we are not. We, you know, I agree with you 100%. You know, people definitely appreciate the janitorial staff now, ever since the pandemic. So, yeah. Absolutely.
So treat your employees right and they will work for you. And no, you don't have to join some kind of huge national brand and dump thousands of dollars just to use their name. You can absolutely build your company, your business, and, you know, be like Dave and the team. I mean, they just won Baltimore's Best, okay? And they were up against
Let me go get the award. One second, I'll be right back.
Who's going to go get that award? They won this award for, you know, Baltimore's Best, and they were actually up against 3 or 4 other national brands or larger chain brands.
Can you give me this?
In their city, and they ended up winning. And again, that's because of the quality of work that they do, you know, how they communicate with their employees and how they build their client relationships, really. Also, the systems that they have in place.
Our awesome team.
So this is Dave's awesome team. How many team members do you have?
Right now we have about 15 team members.
That's amazing. So he's got a crew of 15, you guys.
And yeah, and we have an awesome office staff, including our awesome cleaning technicians that really make it work, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Dave is living proof here, you guys. Put the freaking work in. Do the research. There are no excuses. He is 19 years old, has been in business for 8 years. Okay, so do the math. And they're growing. They're growing. They're getting recognized more and more each year. We're actually in their office right now. They're in the process of moving, you know, to be closer to their accounts, just for a number of different reasons, but all good things. And, you know, we're really excited to see where they come or how well they do. We'll definitely be visiting them.
Got to come back and check out our new office.
Yes, so I'll definitely be back within like the next year just to see the progress. And, you know, I hope that you guys learn so much from this, either 1 or 2 part video, because I've been recording so much. But either way, I hope you guys learn a lot from Dave and his team. They are doing really amazing things out here in Maryland, and he just had shared so much information I know you guys will be implementing in your own businesses. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for having me. Your hospitality has been on point.
Thank you so much for coming all the way to Maryland for, you know, to come see our day-to-day
I can't wait till you come to New York.
Yes, I'm going to be planning a trip to go out to see her day-to-day operations as well. It's been great having her. She, you know, she came and saw our operation in the office, and then as well seeing our crew in action at night. And she actually cleaned along with our team. Like, that was awesome.
Always.
Yes.
He's like, you don't have to clean. I'm like, of course I'm going to help.
And you know, our team loved her. So, yeah, we were very grateful. Yes.
I'm so great. I'm so grateful
thank
for
you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes.